Hey, besties, and welcome back to the film Frontline. It's your girl, and today we are talking to ABC's brand new crime comedy that currently has the internet talking. I'm talking about R.J. Decker. If you thought you were experiencing procedural fatigue, think again, because this show is coming in hot with a completely unhinged Florida core aesthetic that I am honestly kind of obsessed with. Grab your iced matcha lattes, get cozy, and let's break down exactly what makes Scott Speedman's messy new private investigator our latest TV crush. All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty. ABC has honestly been in their absolute bag lately with hit shows like Will Trent and High Potential, and RJ Decker feels like the quirky younger sibling who just got out of jail, literally. The show is actually adapted from Carl Hyacint's 1987 crime comedy novel, Double Whammy. For my book girls out there, you already know Hyacint's universe is famously bizarre, and the show is definitely leaning into that weirdness, setting the groundwork for some incredibly wild storylines. So, what's the tea on the plot? We follow R.J. Decker, played by the forever handsome Scott Speedman. R.J. used to be this passionate, talented local newspaper photographer in Fort Lauderdale, but after a major personal tragedy, his life completely spirals. He catches a guy breaking into his car, loses his temper, and ends up on the wrong side of the ultra-powerful Ochoa family. Thanks to a complicated entanglement with the senator's daughter, Emmy, played by Jaina Lee Ortiz, RJ actually ends up serving 18 months in prison. Fast forward 2 years, and our boy is out, working as a private investigator and relying on his unique photographer's eye to solve murders. Let's talk about the industry implications here for a second. Network TV is heavily pivoting toward these deeply flawed, unconventional civilian detectives. We are officially in the era of the messy but empathetic protagonist. RJ isn't some slick-haired cop. He's a guy who knows what it's like to hit rock bottom. His partner in crime is literally his former cellmate, Wish, played by Kevin Rankin. Plus, his core support system is his ex-wife, Catherine, her new wife, Mel, and their daughter. It's a beautifully modern, blended family dynamic that honestly brings so much heart to the screen. Now, let's unpack the pros and the cons, because you know we don't gatekeep the truth on this channel. Starting with the pros, Scott Speedman is serving an absolute acting clinic. His comedic timing is top tier, but he balances it with this really raw, nuanced, emotional depth. The cases are also wildly creative. I mean, we are talking about a murder involving horrifying carnivorous Venus flytraps. It's giving camp, it's giving intrigue, and the empathy RJ brings to the suspects is so refreshing. He doesn't just flap cuffs on people, he understands their desperation because he's been there himself. But let's look at the cons. The first couple of episodes are definitely a little clunky. The pacing is slightly all over the place, and the dialogue can feel super exposition-heavy as they try to set up the world. There's a moment in the pilot where RJ makes a totally tone-deaf comment about his past with his ex-wife, and nobody calls him out on it. Like, sir, we need some accountability. Also, the show is trying to push this toxic but tempting will they, won't they trope with Emmy, the woman who helped put him behind bars. Right now, it's not quite clicking, and the writers need to give us a better reason to ship them because, honestly, the math just isn't mathing yet. Now it is time for the film Frontline opinion. Here is my hot take. Despite its somewhat messy start, R.J. Decker has phenomenal bones. It is a brilliant mix of laugh-out-loud comedy and genuine heart. I absolutely love that the show doesn't shame R.J. for his prison time, but rather uses it as his superpower to see the humanity in the people he investigates. It always takes a minute for procedurals to find their footing, but once this ensemble locks in their chemistry, I truly believe this is going to be ABC's next massive hit. It's weird, it's wild, and I am absolutely seated for the rest of the season. But enough about what I think. I want to hear from you guys. Do you think RJ and Emmy are endgame, or is that relationship just a walking red flag? Drop your thoughts, fan theories, and hot takes in the comments down below. And if you loved this deep dive, be sure to smash that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and keep it locked right here on the Film Frontline. Until next time, stay fabulous and keep watching.